Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Periscope edition of Alexandra Mayers Live. I am obviously Alexandra Mayers. Now it's the morning, and I just got dressed before I had to do my work for the day. But as you probably saw from my tweets via last night and this morning, I'm a bit emotional. I'm upset. I'm angry, but I'm just frustrated and disappointed, and regardless, I'm going to retain faith when it comes to everything working out as it should. But I wanted to go ahead and make a Periscope so that I could explain personally to many of you why I had to remove that interview, which was honestly one of my best interviews I've ever done, why I had to take it down and take it offline as quickly as I did. As many of you know, I used to be an adult actress or a porn star known as Monica Foster. I stopped performing in adult entertainment around the end of 2010. I continued as a solo cam girl on my own up until about 2013, 2014. When I became a solo cam girl, I decided that since I had such a fan base and I'm a very good web designer and graphic artist and writer, blogger, investigative journalist, all that kind of stuff, I decided, all right, let me go ahead and start an adult entertainment industry news website, which explains the truth and honestly the dark side and the dangers of the pornographic industry, because I truly believed that there could be positive change in that industry. I tried to rationalize for a very long time that there was some sort of an ethical or responsible way that young men and women, or maybe even older men and women, could work in adult entertainment as either a porn star or a escort or a sex worker ethically. I was wrong. And it's not because so much of the action of sex work, but because of the individuals attached to sex workers who have an unjustified sense of entitlement when it comes to profiting off of the sex workers at any cost, any means necessary. The moment that one of these two men saw that interview I did, they decided to link that interview to the porn industry. Now, that interview had nothing to do with the porn industry. Not at all. That interview had nothing to do with anything pertaining to sex. That interview had to do with mainstream entertainment, and not even mainstream entertainment, which is rooted in the United States of America. But these individuals saw that interview, and they saw that I was able to succeed outside of the adult entertainment industry, and it drove them crazy, and it made them angry. Because these two men, Donald Carluccione and Dwight Cunningham, are not just control freaks. They embody a pimp mentality. They believe that they own women and men who work in the adult entertainment industry. They believe that anyone who works in adult entertainment who's ever crossed their path has no right to succeed of their own efforts outside of the adult entertainment industry. They're jealous individuals. If you look at the websites that Dwight Cunningham, aka David the Luxury Companion, controls, as of current, with the exception of MikeSouth.com, those websites are primarily about one person. You know who that person is? Me. This man went as far as to either himself or one of the bloggers, aka stalkers and harassers who work for him, they went as far as to say, oh, well, Dave must be her pimp. No, he wanted to be. I have no pimp, and I never did. I am not a prostitute. I am not an escort. I am no longer a porn star. I am a human being and a person who deserves a chance to be able to succeed in life. And you know what's funny about it? You would think that with all the hoopla for all those years, when these same individuals were saying, oh, why doesn't Monica Foster, aka Alexandra Mayers, move on with her life and stop blogging about the porn industry? Well, I did. But the reality is that you didn't want me to stop. You just wanted me to work for you. And that is not something that I wanted to do, and not something that I will ever do. And trust me, I have spoken to Dave, aka Dwight Cunningham, at great length, and he tried everything to try to get me to work for him. And I refused. Never took a damn dime from him. And that man lies and gossips like a teenage girl. It's ironic that someone that he controls or himself opted to compare certain girls in the porn industry to mean girls. The only mean girl in the porn industry is Dwight Cunningham. And his little sidekick mean girls are Sean Matthew Tompkins and Donald Carlos Sion, aka Donnie Long. They are the mean girls. They're not men. They're mean girls. And their websites, Pornwikileaks and Adult FYI and Mike South, and I don't know what else they have, Lucas Back, that's their damn burn book. They're mean bitches. That is what they are. And one of the sidekicks of top mean girl, Dwight Cunningham, aka Dave, of the Luxury Companion, is due in court on November 4th. Yeah. And one day, Dwight will have to take accountability in court too. Because he already has once, but somehow he was able to skate by when he pulled a gun on John Forbush. He can't really do that again, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does. He'll probably try to hire a hitman or something to come after me. But I'm putting all this out there because as of current, it is dangerous for anybody to be associated with me, considering that immediately they will be linked unjustifiably to the porn industry. This is a very jealous man. A very unloved man, meaning Dwight Cunningham, aka Dave. Such a freaking sicko. It is ridiculous. And I'm so angry. You know, it is just ironic. So many said, why doesn't Alexandra or Monica just go on with her life? And I did. But yet at every turn, I am blocked from doing anything. And the main thing seems to be especially to try to block me from having any sort of a romantic relationship. And the reason for that is because guys like Donald Carlos Sion, Dwight Cunningham, they might have wives and girlfriends, but they pimp their wives and girlfriends. Or get them to become pimps. One of the two. And they know deep inside that their wives and girlfriends have no respect for them. Because no wife or girlfriend has respect for a man that attempts to make money off of them sexually or makes money off of anybody else sexually. So just to conclude, don't go into porn, boys and girls, men and women. Just don't do it. Because it's not the act of sex or the stigma of being a porn star that will ruin your life. It's the fact that the moment that you go in, there are individuals such as Dave of the Luxury Companion, aka Dwight Cunningham, Donald Carlos Sion, aka Donnie Long of Pornwikileaks, and all of their little mean girl friends who are actually very immature middle-aged men. They actually believe that once you take your clothes off on camera, they are entitled to making money off you forever. And if they can't make money off you, they want to destroy you. That's the reality. So that's all for this morning. Alexandra Mayers Live Fridays. There will be a webcast Friday, but it won't be the traditional Alexandra Mayers Live Friday. And to my peeps who I've had to unfollow on Twitter and who I can no longer publicly communicate with, mainly to keep you safe, I'm sorry. But the rest of this journey and the rest of this battle, I have to do on my own. And I'm strong enough to do it. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. And stay safe. Bye-bye.